Okay, Khai, talk us through some of the highlights of Ogilvy of the Year and what we can expect in the awards this week. What are you hoping for?
Well, we're hoping for more goals and Grand Prix.
Yep.
We're a bit dry on Grand Prix, Michael.
But lots of goals so
Lots
far?
of goals so far, touch wood.
Yeah, it's early days.
Well, to start with, we're very happy with certain markets. China, for example.
It's just this,
we just picked up the
Visit Britain.
great Chinese names for Great Britain.
So explain that quickly, that's great.
Well, it's really to attract the tourist into the Chinese tourists, which you have loads of, into
the
Great Britain.
tourist spots of Britain. And you renamed every
So
one
you
of them.
rename every one of them. For example, Stonehenge has been renamed to Man Reaching for the Moon. Or Savile Row is like Tall Handsome Bloke.
Which is very true of
in Chinese, right?
So if you're well dressed, you are a tall
That's right.
handsome
That's
bloke.
right. And Big Ben is like big clock, down the river.
Big clock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Big clock with a knell, Michael.
Yeah. So exactly, I know.
And so that's very funny actually, and something very novel, emotional.
Absolutely.
For
Which
Britain.
Which agency did
That came up from Beijing office.
Beijing. Yeah, it was fantastic. This is good.
Oh, very good.
Absolutely.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Is China actually coming up creatively in your mind? Since you've been, since you're sort of.
Well, we
reign
would
of
like to think so,
Ogilvy?
but it's a very difficult
Tough
market.
market, of course.
Very tough market. The clients, they still need to do a lot of learning.
Yeah, of course.
By that I mean advertising literacy,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
because it's a two-way process.
Yes.
You need to be connected.
It takes a while.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
And
You're
you
used to being up in Asia.
You need
You have to
to
have
be
patience.
brave.
Patience on
You need
tiger.
brave clients. You need brave clients.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you need also great account servicing people.
Yeah.
Not to say that we don't have them, but we need more of them to come in and sell the work and hold the client's hands and gain the trust. And that's very important.
But other work, you've got Burger King, the Proud Whopper. So that was an interesting campaign. That's already one goal.
That's one goal
Yeah,
that
right.
came from our Miami office.
Yeah, very outrageous campaign.
That won a few goals. And, I think the time is now.
Yeah.
We may be too late for, but it's never too late for LGBT,
Yeah.
for diversity,
So
inclusion.
you're leading the way on it.
We hope so.
Yeah, absolutely.
We hope so.
Yeah.
After all, we've always known that the pink dollar
It's a massive
is always
market.
strong.
Yeah, absolutely.
And many cities have been built on the pink dollar.
Yeah.
And-
Sydney's one of them.
Absolutely. And I think also we are all people. We are all the same inside. And that's the story of the Proud
course.
Whopper. We are all the same inside. So they cleverly wrap the Whopper up in the wrapper. And when you open it up, it's got the
All
colors
the
of
colours
the
of it. Does it taste any good?
LGBT.
Good. It
Well, it
tastes
tastes
good.
like a burger, of
Yeah.
course. And that's why the line is, we are all the same inside.
Absolutely. Excellent idea. Excellent. Another thing you did in design was Iron Fish from Dubai. That won a few goals straight away.
Well,
So that's
I think
Dubai's another market that's coming out of nowhere, really.
yeah, thank you. That's always been in there all the time. The people are very hungry.
Yes.
Ramsey Mutran.
We get a lot of work from Dubai.
Absolutely.
And the UAE in general.
Yeah.
And it's very.
Yeah.
They like the.
We have a very hungry team there.
very hungry. That's right.
Led by a great leader, Ramsey.
Yeah.
And the thing is, with this idea, is turning the Prozac into the magic. And it's something that, when you look at it, you just brings a smile to your face. And it connects with the audience in a very charming way.
Yeah.
It's a very simple idea, and the idea basically is a block of iron dropped into the soup.
Yeah.
Actually, gives you literally iron.
Iron. Yeah.
And it's great for markets that are deficient in iron in their diet.
And they get the idea straight away.
Absolutely. And what this does is return a fish. We've molded a fish with iron,
Yep.
quite a small fish, and that gets dropped into the soup.
Yeah. To
So
give
rather
them the
than a
feeling
chunk of iron,
Yeah.
it's fish. So
Yeah.
it's fish soup.
So it's
Bouillabaisse.
both things. Yeah. Excellent.
Bouillabaisse made with iron.
You got something out of London for mutilation. I haven't seen this, but what
What's that? What?
the genital mutilation?
Ah, genital
campaign.
mutilation.
Who was it
Female
for? Yeah.
female mutilation.
Who's the client on that one?
Oh, that's for the 28 too many.
Yeah.
28 too many is the client, and they approach us to do an awareness campaign
Yeah.
for that problem.
What medium was that in?
That was in outdoor and print.
So did that do okay here?
That picked up 2 golds,
Right.
and sorry, I beg your pardon, 3 golds and 1 bronze.
Oh, really? Right.
In print and outdoor. And I think it's probably going to pick up a few more. I hope anyway.
Another
knock on
category.
wood.
Cool. Have you kept track on the score so far?
Well, I
Pretty
haven't.
hard to.
I haven't.
But your people
it's
have, I'm
pretty
sure.
hard. I
That's
haven't.
going well?
Well, going well. So
Apparently
far,
it's
so
going
good.
well.
So
Yeah.
far, so good. Knock
So
on
your
wood.
main, you'll probably be fighting it out between you and TBWO or DDB. Can you tell so far?
Well,
It's too early.
it's too early. Too
Yeah.
early days.
But you always come
Mate,
fast
I
at
mean,
the end.
this year, you know,
Is this
it's
your
been
third
tough.
year?
It's been tough.
You could get.
It's been tough.
You have 2 years in a row.
3.
4th year in a row.
No, hang on.
Yeah, 3 so far. So if you did it again before, so it's a hell of a, pressure. Just keep going, which is good. It was an amazing success you've had over. When was the first year you were Meng Global? About 6 years ago.
Sorry.
When you were global crate vendor.
Oh, I got the job in 09, 1st of January 09.
6 years.
So 6 years
Yeah.
ago. 6
Yeah.
years ago.
So where was Ogilvy then when you came in? And was it sort of a top 3 network, or was
Ogilvy
it sort of a bit
at
below
that time was running
In terms of
around
crate, of course.
5th to 6th position.
Yeah, so there was all the Leo Burnett's and a few others ahead of you and
Yeah.
TBWAs.
Yeah.
So you really
And all the
improved that.
alphabet soup were all ahead of
Absolutely.
us.
Yeah,
BBDO, DDB,
yeah.
all the big guns, and we were lying about 5th or 6th position.
So you've really improved a lot of markets. I mean, last year Brazil was doing brilliant stuff for Ogilvy.
Well, Brazil started the great work in 2011
Yeah,
and 2012, 2013.
because that was always
14.
way behind, like a BBDO.
It's a
Brazil.
giant that's been asleep.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
What happened there? New creative people came in, or
No,
or just
it's
more
the same people.
Same people.
It's
Wow.
the same
More
group of
inspiration?
people.
Yeah.
Well, when I got the job in 09, the first thing I did, I remembered I went down to Brazil, Sao Paulo,
Yeah.
on the 12th of January. And 12th of January 09, I went down and I looked at the work, and we were really not up to scratch.
No.
And I said, look guys, we just got to do better work for our clients there.
Major pep talk.
We have great clients at that time, Claro, Dove, Unilever, but it was just
Wasn't coming
just
out. the other
wasn't
end.
coming out.
Yeah.
So the same group of people.
Yeah.
So I think the people were just given permission to do it and being showed the way, and given permission to fail. Really,
Yeah.
it sounds like a cliche, but it's not.
No, okay.
And you catch them, you help them and rub the work up, and you're just giving them more freedom to do the work, and getting the clients and the account servicing and the strategies along. Really.
So that market is a good example. Then Asia's come up a lot over that period.
Well,
too,
I
and
mean,
they
I
were-
left Asia, don't
Yeah.
forget, right,
Yeah.
Mike? And Asia at that time was running like #1,
Yeah.
7 years in a row.
You had a few agencies.
We were very lucky.
Start, yeah.
We had a good run.
Yeah.
And so I left Asia in the good hands of Eugene Chong.
Yep. Absolutely.
Still in the good hands of Eugene Chong.
Absolutely.
And we hired great people in Asia.
Yep.
More great people like Reed
Reed
Collins.
he's still.
He's a great guy.
Yep. Same
We've
thing.
hired Derek Green in Sydney,
Yes.
and also Fink in China, Doug Schiff, Juggy in Beijing. Brought Gavin Simpson back from Leo Burnett, Indonesia into Malaysia, and Thailand. We always have the great people, and of course Piyush up in India.
Yeah. So you've got a pretty awesome.
Pretty
lineup,
great lineup. And then we hired Ajab for Japan.
Yeah.
So finally, we're getting Japan moving.
Yeah.
It's still a work in progress. But Ajab has picked up 2 bronzes here so far
Yeah.
from Japan, which you can say is unheard of. in our world. For many years, I've tried to get Japan to work, but I wasn't quite as successful.
How about mature markets like UK and US? Is it what's happening there in creative terms? I mean, UK did wonderful stuff with Gov over the last
Thank God.
5 years.
Thank God.
So they saved the day.
They saved the day.
So it's actually harder in the big markets sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, look.
The US, of course.
Yeah, last minute he came in with some London work from Jerry Heumann for female mutilation.
Of course, yeah.
And last year we had great work coming up from Emma de la Force and Charlie Wilson for the Visit Britain, the big digital poster with a kid pointing up in the sky.
Yeah,
that was a lovely piece of charming piece of fairy tale, if you like. So we, again, it's hard work, finding the opportunities, getting the clients along, and holding their hands, and being courageous, and using those opportunities.
Well, they get a lot of talk. I mean, that campaign was talked about everywhere.
Which one?
The one with the pointing the finger up in the air.
Yeah.
That was. That must have got about 50 million hits or something.
I think more.
Surely it must work.
Surely
it must work for the clients.
Yeah.
It was getting so much publicity.
I think, Michael, that kind of work it makes the heart soar.